Hello, welcome to Living on the Cheap and Trying to Figure It All Out. Today I'm doing a book review on The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Now he's got two. This one is the workbook. I also have the hardcover. This is the softcover workbook that has blanks that you need to fill in. And I have the hardcover reading book. Now I would give this, I'd give it a 4-star for both books. Now I'm kind of reviewing both at the same time because pretty much they're exactly the same, except this one has question and answers, and it gives you a synopsis of each chapter instead of the entire chapter. There's not as many stories in it. Actually, I don't think there are any stories in it from actual people and how they survived and how they did their baby steps. In the textbook, in the novel, no, not novel, in the hardcover, it definitely has snippets of stories from people who have achieved their total money makeover, how they did it, what got them started to do the Dave Ramsey method of the total money makeover. And those are really, I did enjoy reading them a lot. But if you're new to Dave Ramsey's method and you have limited funds and he's telling you not to spend any money on anything, then would you be buying this book? I don't know, I bought both. And I would tell you, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have bought both. I would have bought just the workbook. I do like the question and answer area, fill in the blanks, make your own budgets. It kind of gets you started, whereas the other one's more of a reading book. It's not really one that you would write in at all. There are pages in the back on how to do your own budget or tips on how to do a different type of budget. And still, I like the workbook more. Workbook was half the price, probably because it's a paperback, not a hardcover. Hardcover books are always more expensive. But if you were doing, sorry, I just shook the whole table. Earthquake! Not. If you were to do the living on a budget or trying to get, debt, snowball repayment plan, do you need these books? No, I don't think so. If you go online and you look up, he's got the Sirius XM radio station on YouTube, and they actually video it live, Pacific from 11 till 1. 11 a.m. till 1 p.m., which is awesome to watch. I do find there's a lot of ads lately on there instead of so much advice, but you can always skip watching it live and just watch the snippets, which is the advice that they give to everyday people. People call on the show, and you can watch the responses, and it's not just Dave Ramsey, it's his whole team. So sometimes it's Dave Ramsey, sometimes some other people, sometimes it's his daughter, Rachel Cruz, and I really enjoyed that. If you do that, if you go onto his website, and you look up some information. If you go anywhere and you type in Dave Ramsey baby steps, you can find out what these baby steps are. There are 8 baby steps. I think it's 8. See, I've already forgotten because I'm only on baby step 2. And I'm doing really, really well. For some reason, this method is working better for me than other methods I've tried before. I have written a budget, but I didn't realize I should change it every month. I was writing one budget and it would last me for 6 months, and then I'd look at it again and last me another 6 months. Actually, once, I think I did it once for the entire year. And I also didn't itemize everything. I kind of just did one lump sum for debt repayment instead of writing down my debts and what I was paying to each debt each month. I find that's a lot better for me as well. Christmas is coming, adding that in. I wouldn't have added that in the past. I would have just either paid it on credit card or not pay the credit card, use the cash to buy the presents. Which, again, doesn't pay anything off. Yes, I'm not using the credit card, but I haven't paid the credit card. So, trying to dig myself out of that hole. So, my review. Get the workbook, not the hardcover book, if you like hands-on experience. I do. I like to read that, fill in the blanks, do my own basic quickie budget. When you read a chapter, at the end of every chapter, you go through questions and answers, and you need to fill it in, and it makes things, for me, stick. If you're a person who could just read and understand and you're fine, spend $10 more, get the hardcover, 10 or 12, I can't remember. This one was about $10 cheaper, maybe $12 cheaper, almost half the price than the other one. But I would recommend the books. It is a good read. It is not in some mathematician garble that I won't understand. It's totally in layman terms, which I really loved. Very simple. It makes everything understandable, which I liked. Down to earth writing. So that's my review. Next month, we're going to be reading about the cheapest American family. That should be interesting. And I'll do a review on that. Please subscribe below if you want to see some more. And I'll have another video for you tomorrow.